Maybe if this was a size 10, the Amazfit Helio. Do Amazfit and Samsung use the same type of charging mechanics? And there it is, Galaxy Ring by Samsung. Unboxing day was yesterday, August 13th, 2024. Galaxy Ring, day 2. And look, it glows. You can really see how bright that is. Notice that it was a little hard to get off, and that's a good thing in my opinion, because if they're too loose, if they're too loose, they will slide off when your fingers get cold. This is the Helio Ring by Amazfit. This is the circular ring. This is the Oura Ring. This is the Ultrahuman Ring Air. Sorry, Gen 3, Gen 2, Gen 1, Gen 1 of the Samsung Ring. And I just got back from a workout, and one would think Samsung would make it easy to do the workouts, and it is. They do auto record, and a lot of steps today. There's the workout, 49 minutes. Ooh, confetti. Now it showed that it was connected to the ring, which means we should have heart rate. Yes, we do. Heart rate zones, average heart rate 95, max heart rate 117. Okay, here's a bike ride that I did. And 20 kilometers. I was actually driving. See, the data is from the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Finish. 2,935 steps. We have max heart rate 115, average 95. Okay. Heart rate zones, VO2 max 38.7. Sweat loss. Here are 24 things that I've learned so far. 1, it's comfortable to wear. Thin, narrow. Great design. Now this is a size 10. That's why it looks so much smaller than my other rings. The biggest ring I have right now is the Pro. I mean, that's a size 13. Oh, that right there, that was showing my battery life. That's so cool that it does that. The case that it comes in, see right there? Oh, and then when you put it on the case, like so, it shows you the battery life. It is lightweight. Very lightweight, as light as they say it, depending on what size your finger is. Not too bright in the dead of night. Battery size, 19.5 milliamps, give or take, based on your finger size. So the larger one, if you're ordering a size 13 Samsung, you're probably going to have a bigger battery, maybe a little bit. The charging case is 361 milliamps and takes 5 volts. So shiny. And then we have the battery life. It dropped 7% overnight, but then I got 19,000 steps today, tracked 3 workouts, 82%. No airplane mode. Aura has airplane mode, sold as Ultrahuman, which means no EMF. So you're still collecting the data. It's not transmitting the data. A little healthier if you're worried about all those signals. Now, yes, the Galaxy Watch 7, of course, also has airplane mode, and I turn off GPS as well at night, and then I go like this and I go bedtime mode. No buzz alarm like the circular, and when you add an alarm clock you get to choose what type of buzzing you want. So here's the vibration, that's alert, heartbeat, that's the quick, that's rapid, SOS, and symphony. Let's do staccato again. And then you can even do the intensity, and then ideal bedtime. I can do a smart alarm. None of the other rings on the market do that. Circular is the only one. Samsung, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in version 2. Fast sync, that's really nice. Some rings do not synchronize that quickly. When it comes to charging the ring, there are 7 things that I must share with you because it's really, really cool. And I took some remarkable notes on my tablet. I've used this earlier in the video, and yes, this is my remarkable tablet, the world's thinnest tablet, and this November it will be 4 years old. You could use this, but I don't recommend. I recommend using a lower wattage charger, maybe like this Samsung. Just plug it into your laptop computer because it's only supposed to have 5 volts. Number 2, place the ring inside the case, aligned correctly on the charging mount. Open up the case and then see that there's the little indentation. So the bumps go down below and then boom. And then as soon as you put that in there, you're going to see the charging percent. Number 3, close the case to charge your smart jewelry. Note, when the Galaxy Ring is inside the shiny, clear charging case, yes, the ring charges first. It is only after the G ring is fully charged, then and only then, the jeweled case begins charging. So ring charges first. Pretty easy, right? Great. Number 4, wireless squared. So this is a wireless charger, right? This is a battery charging the ring's battery. So a charger charging the ring. Easy, right? All wireless, cordless. Awesome. Ha! Oh yes, Samsung wireless charger to wireless charge the Galaxy Ring. I just happen to have a wireless charger that Samsung approves of with the Samsung cable and a Samsung fast charger. In fact, if you don't use the right charger, Samsung yells at you and it flashes red lights. So now we have the green light. Ta-da! It wirelessly charges. How cool is that, right? I think that's pretty cool. Road trip. So again, let's review. You have a Samsung approved wireless charger, Samsung cable, Samsung charging brick. Take the charger, put it on the wireless charger, and there's the charging indicator. Ring is charging first. Once it reaches 100%, then the case will charge. Easy peasy, right? Number 5, once your charging case is fully charged, yes, you guessed it, the case is ready for standalone charging. At a full charge, the pretty case potentially charges the ring 1.5 times, 1.5 times. So the ring will last about 6 to 7 days. So then you can charge it again another 7 days. So that's 14 plus a half, carry the 3. So we're looking at 17, 14, maybe 18 to 20 days, depending on usage. And if you listen very quietly, do you hear that fan? That's why I kept this, and I've had this for probably over 2 years. I should do an official review on it. But I can not only charge the ring, but I also can take off my watch and charge it right here. Now you want to see that, right? You want to see that it charges the Duo. They call it the Duo. You just put the watch on there, it kind of suctions right in, and it's charging. I don't know why it's upside down, but if we flip it like that, if we flip it like, or if we just turn the watch around. There we go. And that's red, and then when both devices are fully charged, those will turn to green lights. And this is almost as fast as the charging puck cable that comes with the watch. Will it charge the Ultra? Let's find out. Kind of a design flaw on the band there. This band does not lay flat. I mean, if I hold it, there we go. So if I just hold it down for another, 24 minutes, it'll charge. Let's see. Oh, we need some Legos right here. Wow, true wireless charging through the air. That's pretty cool. Well, there's an easy fix. Take off the orange mushroom band. There we go. Now it works great. And it spins around and around and around. Oh, that's just fun. And you can feel the fan, the air flowing. So not only does this charge 2 Samsung gadgets at once, it also keeps them nice and chill. So you take out your phone, turn it on, swipe down until you see power saving. No, power sharing. There we go. Wireless power sharing. And now we have to flip it over. We have to find just the right spot. Oh, right there. And now the phone is charging the case and the case is charging the ring. Now you have to be really careful because if you just move this at all, it's really touchy. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of power share. For something like this, a ring, and it's a small device. So in a bind, yeah, you can just put the case on there and now it's charging. Again, very finicky. Do not touch either the phone or the case or charging protocols will be terminated. But it's kind of cool because then you can fold it. And if you're trying to do this in a car, yeah, no worky. And number 7, checking the battery level. This part's pretty cool because you can do it in many ways. One, via phone. Right there you can create widgets. So it shows that my watch is charging, my ring is not charged. If I quickly go like this and put it
on the charging case, then
the widgets update, and now it shows my ring and my watch and the battery of my phone. And back to that power sharing, if it is too low, the phone will warn you and go, not possible. The other way to do it is open up the Wearable app if you don't have the widgets, and it'll quickly show the Ring's battery life and your watch battery life. Click on the little 4 icon thing and you can see them right there, and you can go back into watch settings, go to battery, and it gives you more details about battery life. So sleeping apps, no app usage because it's a Ring. So now we're on the Watch Ultra, watch settings. For one reason or another, the watch keeps on disconnecting. I'm gonna just go like that and put back on the band and put it on because it's going in some weird power saving mode. Could not get battery information, try again. Normally the way it works is you can see this really cool battery detail, but it's not working on the Ultra, even though it's paired to a Samsung. The Galaxy Watch 7 that's paired to my OnePlus 12 happens to work. Again, you just open up the Galaxy Wear app, go to watch settings, and then go to battery. It quickly checks the battery and gives you a detailed list of what's been sucking the battery juice. It's actually really cool. Come on, Samsung, just a little bit more. And the battery estimate did speed up. It's now just 1.5 hours. So it does take a long time. There we go. Samsung Health zapping 22% of the battery. One UI Watch Home 3.4. That watch face 2%. I asked Google a couple questions, recent apps, weather, the usual stuff. But because I did not have AOD enabled, that wasn't doing it. The other cool thing you can do is scroll on down and click on device care, and it quickly gives you what's going on with your battery, memory, storage, all that cool stuff. You can also use the case to determine the Ring's battery percent. So when you first put it on there, it will show you, oh, and it's fully charged. The other cool way, so now that that Ring is out, I can put it on the charger and it shows that the case is almost 100% charged. Now watch this. I'll wear the Ring for a little bit. Shows my Ring is at 100%. And health settings, reset software. Yeah, there's no battery info about the Ring itself. But if I go to tips and user guide, then there is information which we've already talked about. And this is right there. Check your Ring's battery level when you take off your Ring. I'll just take off my Ring. And right there, see the green blinking lights? That indicates I have a positive charge. When it glows red and you get 2 blinking red lights, that's indicative of a low Ring battery status. And just to check, you can quickly put it on the charger or look at those widgets and it will tell you. And there you go, 7 fun things to know about the Samsung Galaxy Ring and the jeweled charger. Thank you so much for clicking on by. Appreciate your time. And yes, pithy comments, type those down below. And if you want to share this video with a friend, that would be much obliged. See you sometime in the next 88 hours or sooner. Goodbye. Energy score, sleep score, stress, really good stuff. SpO2 while sleeping. And then I can scroll down here and see my SpO2, 83 to 100. Good enough. Night before that, when I was wearing my Galaxy Watch Ultra, my SpO2 was, again, 88 to 100. So for some reason, the Ring thought I was down to 83. A little alarming. I'm not too worried. Now, the age index, you don't get that. So I guess that's number 25. You have to wear a watch to get the Ages Index Lab. But I'm going to be really honest with you here about this Ages Index thing. The Ages Index thing it's kind of a joke right now, Samsung, because it's this chart thing. I mean, what are you saying, that I'm not actually 40 and I'm 39? Well, which I'm not. But what? It's just this graph. It's the same. Yes, the Ring tracks stress, but whoop-de-doo. So, I mean, it just has this stress indicator. Again, I'm in the green. Does that mean out of 100, I'm 20% stressed? Am I 15? I don't know, whatever. I'm normally not stressed, so let's be thankful for that. I am. So there you go. The Ages Index thing, take it or leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. So we covered stress, sleep score, SpO2 while sleeping, 87 different sports, which is really, really cool. So you go right here, you go to more, and then you're like, oh, well, that's not 87, Pete. And you hit the plus, select from exercise list. I counted 87. Plus you can create exercises, so I'm gonna say 88. Auto walk is for running and walking right now. You get the live heart rate, which is pretty cool. So we'll take this off the charger, put it on my ring finger, and then all I do is go back to the main page, and then I cruise on down to heart rate, blip, and then I click measure. So if I remain still and you look closely, you can see those blinking lights. 102, and then you can categorize it. Tired, you know, I am tired. But I was moving, so we need to chill, and we need to measure that again. Wow, that's a difference. Rest for 10 minutes first for more accurate results. All right, good to know. And then, of course, I can see all my stats throughout the day, and it's automatically grabbing my heart rate through the day. And it's not a big difference between this one and the Ultra. Of course, I'm going to need more data. So that's how you measure your heart rate. Very nice. And you can also measure your stress real time. I'm not going to show that because it's basically the same thing. And I'm not really a big fan of the stress measuring at this time. So live heart rate, live stress, find me with GPS. You can also find your ring with blinking lights. I'll do a separate video on that. There's sleep coaching, which is pretty cool. I actually started the sleep coaching with the Ultra Watch, and right now it thinks that I am a lion. Sleep efficiency, 90. Awake time, good. Bedtime consistency, all right, you are welcome. You are welcome, future self. A difference of less than 2 hours is considered good, but reducing it even more. Speaking of which, I need to get to bed. Pairs nicely with the Samsung Galaxy Watch or the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. You don't have to buy the Ultra, of course. Has the ages thing. So there you go. 25 things to know about the Samsung Galaxy Ring. That is just the coolest. I think all Ring people should go with this instead of the open charger. So this is what you need to charge your Oura Ring. And the downside to that is it's open. So if you're in the car, oh man, then you have to find your ring. But, you know, had it been, oh, I wonder, can I put an Ultra Human ring on this case? Can I fool it? I think the answer is no. Maybe if this was a size 10, the Amazfit Helio. Do Amazfit and Samsung use the same type of charging mechanics? Does anyone know? I don't know where the battery is. I didn't notice that there's those little dimples right there. So in just that little bit of time, it charged to 91. The interface is really easy. Here are the wearing tips for your ring, reconnecting, pairing, that's the ring battery level. Check your battery level with the case. When you open the case, live display, if your ring is in the case, shows, yeah, reconnect to your pairing with the phone. That's pretty cool. And then the whole health thing, check your body battery every day, get insights, get alerts on low heart rate, check your heart rate during workouts, which is nice. 27. Menstrual cycle doesn't apply to me, but 28 if you're a woman. Keep tracking for longer if you have a watch. This part's actually really interesting, and I didn't know this until tonight. When you wear your Galaxy Watch and your ring simultaneously, your ring will limit tracking to heart rate, and your sleep data will save power. Now, the really cool thing about that is when you're wearing both the ring and the watch like I am right now, the ring will automatically go into a power saver mode when they're both on. Yes, that is a smart marriage and a really cool technical, intelligent functionality of the ring. I don't know of another wearable tech marriage that I know I keep on the relationship. Anyway, good job, Samsung. You know, sometimes it can be confusing and distracting wearing a ring when you're working out and you just want to focus on the workout. And that's where it comes in, where you just focus on the workout and you don't have to be staring at your heart rate 24/7. But then, of course, if you do want any heart rate data, you need to run with your phone, I recommend the Galaxy because it's smaller and more portable. Oh, that's a good picture. Pretty much what? We'll just round it up to 30 things. Thank you so much for clicking on by. And yes, let the credits roll for the Paramount Kid. He and I watched the Millionaire Show today, and we saw the second person ever to win $1 million for charity. It was really, really exciting. If you know me, I can send you the video link. More about this ring and other Samsung gadgets very soon. Goodbye. You might have noticed the step count difference between the Galaxy Watch 7 and the Galaxy Ring. That was because I volunteered at a meat packing plant earlier today.
What are you doing up here? I thought you were downstairs boxing chocolates. Oh, they kicked me out of there fast. Why? I kept pinching them to see what kind they were.
You're not allowed to wear the watch inside the plant. So I had the watch in my pocket. Okay, I actually put it in between my waist to get some heart rate, but when you're primarily just moving your upper torso and you're moving back and forth in packs of meat, reward for volunteering, they gave me a 1 pound bag of pork, so that was pretty cool. But that's why the step count was so different. At the end of day 2, I ended up with 19,000 and change on the Galaxy Ring. On the Galaxy Watch 7, just under 12,000. So kind of cool. Okay, yeah, difference of 12, difference of 7,000. So kind of cool. That's another advantage of having both a ring and a watch. In some scenarios, you can't wear a ring, and in some scenarios, you can't wear a watch. And if you have one of each, then you're covered. Now, I do need to give a shout out to Amazfit because they were first. I have the Cheetah Pro and I have the Amazfit Helio. Amazfit was the first to market with a ring and watch combination. And I actually like a little better how Amazfit does it. I'll have more about that. I've been wearing the Helio Ring for almost 3 months straight. I've had the Cheetah Pro for almost a year now, so I have a lot more experience with the Amazfit ecosystem than Samsung in regards to ring and watch combination. Give me a few more weeks, do an ecosystem showdown. All right, thanks for staying tuned to the very end, and sure, share this with your friends and pithy comments, type those down below. Go to bed.